What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, been streaming a lot recently, and sadly I'm not making as many YouTube videos as I was hoping this week. But we got two of them coming today. We got the Strun Incarnon and also the Bratton Incarnon coming later tonight. And let me just say, if you are playing this week, I would say the Strun Incarnon is a must-have. We'll be going over the build I'm using today, some synergies with it, and Steel Path, like red crit gameplay, basically. If you're looking for an AOE red crit shotgun, this is going to be one of the best choices, easily. Before we get into it, though, make sure you're checking out the live stream channel. Also, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, and usually even more than daily when there's big updates that come out like this. So yeah, Bratton video tonight as well. I got some special synergies that nobody else has probably shown you. Alright, so the long and short of this Strun, like what's going on with this thing? We'll show all the Incarnon options and all that, but let's just first show you what you can get if you do get this Incarnon Strun. And I've got the Strun Prime. I think the Strun Prime is by far the best. I was looking at the stat comparisons and all that, and the Strun Wraith does not really get much, and it doesn't have as good of slash weighting either. Okay, so the Strun Prime is just a generic shotgun usually. It fires on a lot of pellets, but with the Incarnon mode, you fire it, you get some headshots, and as you can see, we already have the Incarnon bar basically entirely filled up with just one shot. So you can basically just view the Strun as always having this new fire mode. You push the alt fire mode, switch to the other mode, and now we have an exploding shot that has blast damage, very high crit chance, and very high status chance in a 4-meter range. And also, since you can get the entire like ammo pool in like one bullet, you can always have this active. So just jump around, blowing up enemies. And by the way, this is with no Riven right now. This is a build that anyone can do, no Riven required. Now, a Riven's going to really be nice because the Strun's dispo, or rather the Strun Prime's dispo, has gotten buffed a good amount of times over the years, ever since Nidus came out. But yeah, so let's go over what we're using today, and I'm going to show you what other options are available as well. So as far as what Incarnate options are available for the Strun, let's take a look at them right here. And again, like I said, the Strun Wraith, if you want to use the Strun Wraith, be my guest, but I think the Strun Prime is better from the stats I was looking at. Okay, so as far as every option for the Strun, of course, level 1, you can't really change anything. It's going to be that all the time. Now, for Evolution 2, you have either increased damage by +2, and on fire, plus 5% multi-shot stacks with 5 times. So 25% multi-shot while you're firing the gun. I don't know how long the buff lasts, I haven't really been checking, but yeah, there's more multi-shot. The other option is increased damage by base 2, and then with channeled ability active, you get 4 meters of punch through. So that's a lot of punch through. And also 25% multi-shot's really not that much, but this thing fires out so many pellets at base, I'd say still go for the multi-shot in Tier 2. On Tier 3, we got Galvanic Reload. On hitting a target affected by an electric status effect, 40% chance to refund 1 bullet to the magazine. Very niche. I'd say go with the plus 60% reload rapid reinforcement because we're not even using the primary fire most of the time. And then the other one's plus projectile speed. The alternate fire shot technically does have projectile speed. Think of it like a Tomb Finger bullet charged up. On the final Incarnon, we've got Commodore's Fortune, giving a massive increase to crit chance, and as you can see, 60% base crit chance on the explosion shot, 36 on the primary shot. The other options are going to be increasing status chance massively. Remember, it's 11.3 plus, and that's per pellet. So, and also our secondary shot has 182% status chance. So you can make a hilarious status build with the alt shot, but I'm going to go with the crit for now. And the other one is balance crit and status. Not going to be as crazy in the crit or in the status department, but still pretty good. Now, as far as the electric refresh, like this middle one, 40% chance to give you a bullet back when it's affected by an electric proc, enemies affected by an electric proc. I decided that's not worth it at all because, like I showed at the beginning of this video, even with no multi-shot Riven, we basically got the entire Incarnon alt fire bar in one trigger pull. So here's what I've been rocking for no Riven, and of course, like I said, if you do have a Riven, you can get crazy rolls like this. Mine's 100% impact, crit damage, multi-shot, etc., etc. The Steel Path gameplay will have the Riven, but yeah, the normal path will not. Or rather, the Simulacra will not. So we've got a heat proc build here with Hunter Munitions. The reason I've got heat procs on here is it's very nice to add Mork for your Condition Overload procs. Blaze is just a mod that gives you overall damage and heat. So we're getting a chunk of base damage that will affect Hunter Munitions procs, etc., etc. So this thing is very flexible. You can easily take off Blaze for something else, like Prime Point Blank for some more overall damage. Or if you wanted to maybe go an electric proc build. I have an electric proc build right here I've been working on, where basically you can self-proc electric and you can refund your ammo. But again, like I said, just don't even bother with the electric thing. Just go for 60% reload speed universally. So yeah, pretty nice here. And it's got a 4-meter explosion range, and as you can see right here, it goes to blast damage. This heat is not normally on here. That's from the Blaze mod. Yeah, Viral Hunter missions will also work if you want to take off maybe Vigilante Armaments for a Toxin mod, put a Cold mod here, you can do Viral Hunter munitions. Corrosive is good too, and Galvanized Savvy is not necessary. I don't think it works in the explosion of the shot, but it's just good, so I'm going to keep it. So yeah, let's do a slash proc build really quickly so you can see what to expect if you don't have a minus impact Riven. So you can easily just do that by throwing on Prime Point Blank instead of Blaze. Now, since the IPS weighting on this thing is relatively good, well, rather, the impact is actually the highest. That's why a minus impact Riven can be nice, making it where you're guaranteed to get slash procs, or almost guaranteed to get slash procs. We're firing out a lot of pellets right now. All right, slash proc build, and then we'll hop onto the steel path. Not gonna be a super long one. It's just good. Like this is honestly my favorite Incarnon. So you go from one bullet, one trigger pull. We got about, is that 15 slash procs? Dang, 15 slash procs from one trigger pull. Not bad. That's not even the alt fire. So yeah, pretty good slash procs. Riven's gonna help, like I said. We'll go for some headshots here. Good chunky slash procs. So we got 100 munitions and the base slash of this weapon, meaning that we can do a lot of stuff. And also, if you want to throw in some crit chance buffs, let's use Gyre's third ability. You know, that's gonna be where you're getting your red crits from. A little bit of a crit chance buff from somewhere else, either a crit chance Riven or a buff from a frame. So 307k with no Riven, not bad at all. So yeah, that's gonna be two of the builds I recommend to you. Of course, you can easily throw in a viral build if that's what you want to run. But I've been really liking this heat proc build. Now let's quickly show. Actually, let's quickly show the same thing, but with a minus impact Riven. Now the thing about Rivens for the Strun, you should go get one first off. You should definitely go get one if you haven't already. But if you want to get 100% minus impact, you need 3 positive stats and a negative stat. 2 positive stats and a negative stat will not give you minus 100% impact. It'll be like minus 65% impact. So this is a very specific role. If you could get something like this, it will be very helpful for getting more slash procs. So as you see, we went from 24 impact damage, now we have 0 impact damage, and also the alt fire shot is going to not have any impact either. We got primary merciless. You could even go for primary deadhead if you wanted to. And of course, if you were to go for that massive status chance build, you could do a funny gas proc build as well, or a heat proc build. But I like to go for red crits, you guys know me. So there we go. Now we have 20 slash procs from one trigger pull. And as you can see with that extra multi-shot, we got the entire Incarnon bar in one bullet. Or one trigger pull, rather. Now we've got the Incarnon mode. And now I don't have a crit chance Riven. We have a crit damage Riven. So you're still not seeing red crits unless you cast an ability from like Gyre or something like that. And we've also got Vigilance supplies and the Exilus mod. Man, this thing is good. This thing is really good. Let's get some Steel Path game. I like this thing a lot. Can you tell? But yeah, this is probably my favorite Incarnon so far. And unfortunately, for the Furax, I picked the Furax as my other one this week, and I'm not expecting that to be the best video, like, positivity-wise. I'm regretting not going for the Latron, but I'm definitely not regretting going for this one. So here we are on the Steel Path with my Riven, and I think this is the same build we were showing, so, you know, get a couple shots in there. I was using the electric refreshing ammo Incarnon here with Gyre. I think this is actually a pretty nice weapon for Gyre. But again, Gyre doesn't even need weapons to kill enemies, so kind of whatever. It will be good for anyone. I'm going to be using this on Garuda. I'm going to be using this on Nova. I'm going to use this on pretty much everyone. It will be good for endurance disruption as well. Lots of slash procs, big damage. Really, really enjoyable weapon. If you like red crits, you'll need a little bit of a red crit buff, or rather a little bit of a crit chance buff to get to red crit territory, because I think we're at like 180 with our build right now with critical deceleration. And it's fun. Like, I really, really like this thing a lot. Yeah, we're at 108, I believe. Yeah, 108% crit chance on this build. So you jam on. Well, actually, no, it wasn't showing. I apologize. It was not showing it to me. I have to actually go into the arsenal screen to see this. 108 on the primary shot, and I think it was 180 on the alt fire shot. Okay, now it won't show it to me it won't even show it to me in the arsenal now. Oh well, okay, so it's a lot of crit chance. You're almost at red crits with just critical deceleration, and if you throw Vigilante into the mix, it's going to be getting you red crits a lot. So, as far as I recommend this one to you, I would say 100% yes. Get this on the Strun Prime, and if you only have the Strun Wraith, I guess that will technically work. I might eventually go for the Strun Wraith as well, but you are unable to put once you put an Incarnon adapter on a weapon, it is stuck on there until. It's not even until. It's stuck on there forever. You cannot remove the Incarnon adapter. If I wanted to put this on the Strun Wraith to try it out, I literally couldn't. I'd have to wait 5 weeks until the Strun comes back, and then I'd go get another Strun Incarnon and throw it on the Strun Wraith. But yeah, I already compared the stats and all that. Did not seem like the Strun Wraith is going to be better than this. And the Strun Prime also has relatively good Riven disposition nowadays as well. Strun Wraith has a little bit better Riven dispo, but yeah, you're pretty much sacrificing any semblance of slash weighting. And I believe it actually has worse, I think it has worse status chance. No, it's worse crit chance, actually. So for a crit build, definitely going to want to go with the Prime. And the Prime just also has nice sound effects, too. Nice, juicy red crit on that Eximus. And again, crit chance buffs from frames like Zephyr and things like that. Zephyr and Gyre are going to make you get lots and lots of red crits, which I enjoy. So yeah, and the reason I'm using Gyre here is because I want to test out the whole, like, refund your ammo on electric proc shot. There we go. Fully armored Acolyte taking about 4 shots to kill with body shots. Not bad. Yeah, I really, really like this thing. As far as, you know, what options you should go for this week, I'd say go Latron and go this, Strun. But I'd say go for rank 5 for Strun, because this is worth signing in for, guys. This is really, really good. I'm probably going to use this for Archon hunts going forward, too. Now that we have increased base damage, because that base damage increase, you're like, oh, +2. I believe that's 2 per pellet. So you multiply that by 12 pretty much, and it's going to be a lot of base damage. 25% multi-shot thrown in there, too. Extremely nice. I might try out a crazy status build in the future. Like, I'm getting out, like, when I'm making these Incarnon videos, I'm getting out my initial, like, the initial Incarnons I wanted to go for. And I wanted to go for the Paris Prime status chance one. I want to go for this one with the big crits. And I'll test out some more in the future. The Bratton one I'm going to be showing, there's actually a bugged out Bratton Incarnon, but I'll be probably showing the one that's not bugged just because I'm expecting them to fix the bugged one, because it is quite broken. So, hope you guys found this video fun and helpful. Like I said, there's lots of builds you could do on this. I'm just showing the builds I enjoyed for day one, and that you might enjoy for day one as well. I also tried a corrosive build, it was good. I tried out an electric build I showed briefly in the video, it was good. Viral Hunter missions, always good. Also, if you are a player that likes to use the Nourish ability from Grendel, this is great with Nourish, because if you want to use as many mod slots as possible for crit damage and all that, you can use Nourish from Grendel to give you viral damage built in. So you have a viral Hunter munitions like rocket, pretty much. This is exactly what I want the Strun to be. Full, basically Incarnon in one bullet, and it's like a rocket launcher, kind of. You can get a viral Hunter munitions explosion with red crits and all that, and it's so good. Like, honestly, if you take anything from this video, it is so good. Go get the Strun Incarnon, and yeah, blow up some enemies. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Video later tonight on the Bratton, and I appreciate the support. Take it easy. Peace!